Hello, Richie. Can you hear us? I think whether he's trying to stay connected or he cannot hear us. Okay, see, I don't like all this time we are wasting because I want it to be that once it's 5:30 sharp, we will end the class and go about our other businesses. I wish we could always come earlier. So please, as always, whenever you cannot hear me clearly, please speak out. Right?
It was a mistake. They invited me. They were trying to do something.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. So whenever you can't hear me clearly, speak out. And if for some reason I logs out, just know that it's network and I will come back. Just stay patiently. I think we are just going to proceed to what we have today. We can't keep waiting for everyone. If they want to come late, well, I don't know how else I can help them. We'll proceed what we have today. The last time we handled about mouse click, right? Our keyboard, when you tap on your keyboard and something. So did we do any assignment concerning tapping on our keyboard? Did we?
No.
Did we?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Just to be sure that you did your assignment. All right. So now we're going to try and continue that lecture and finish it and move into something else immediately. So it's nice for us to share our videos if we can. Just it's helpful, you know. I'm sure you can see me. So it's good for us to share our videos. Yeah. I'll share my screen and we'll go on with our what we have today. So this was the last exercise we tried. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
The last episode we tried was the one that the circle was hitting the rectangle.
Okay, something like this anyway, but I modified the codes. So that's when you tap and you tap and you tap, it keeps on moving. So let us try this. So this is going to drag our mouse. I would have liked to explain, but nobody listens. I say don't write until I'm done explaining, but once I start explaining, you start writing. So I will just allow you to write. Go on. Tell me what you discovered.
I will listen.
Just type. When you are done, let me know.
Sir, can you make it a little bit bigger?
Yes, I can, and I will. What do you think? Is it a little bigger? What do you think now?
Yes, sir. It's bigger now.
All right. Are we done?
Not yet.
So I'm done.
All right, that's good. Let's wait for some others. 3 more persons, and we move. So, the Chadika, you done, right? Have you run your code? What do you think?
Yes, I
Is it
have. And when you hold down on the mouse button and drag and then move your mouse around the screen, it creates lines. And if you release it and then hold it down again, the color changes.
good? It's more lines. There are a lot to do, really. A lot to do. A lot to do, but I don't think we are practicing on our own. I feel that once we do our assignments, we go and rest. We don't get to learn more from the curriculums we have, given the materials we have already. There are ways you can draw shapes and rectangles by yourself using your mouse. But our time is up. If we are to go into all that, we might have to take another 1 month. I don't think Faith and Tammy likes it.
I'm done.
Okay. So did your code run correctly?
So I'm done, but mine didn't run correctly.
Sir. So have you taken a look at the screen? Everything,
Yes.
one after the other, to be sure that you are doing the right thing. You could easily miss something. It's normal. Chadika's one ran correctly, and yours didn't run correctly.
Now when
So
I drag my mouse, it gives me
okay. So I'm going to explain. Who else is still typing? Okay, let's wait for Angie Cute to be done. And doing. So since Angela is Angie Cute, are they doing should have been doing cute? Why are you not doing cute? Angie, care to tell us why?
No.
Okay.
No.
Angie doesn't can tell us why, and Doyin doesn't tell us why. So what are we going to do about it?
Adedoyin is telling you she's laughing.
It's what? She's laughing. Okay. Laughing is good. So, Angie, are you done now?
Yes, I'm done.
Isn't working.
Your one is not still working, Rona.
Yes.
It's gonna make me cry. All right. We are going to make it work. So first of all, let me explain what we have on the screen. We have the graphics window.mouse down. It's equals to mouse click, or it's equals to a subroutine. So the best way to write these codes is to finish writing up the subs. Then you come to this point. So I'm going to write it right now, slowly, carefully. And then you see how it works. Is that going to work for us? Okay, let's go to work. We have sub, mouse click. I'm sure you know what subroutine is now, by now. Do we? So we know what we're trying to do. We are going to declare a code here. We are going to, so basically what's going to happen is, I'm coming. So ORGX, now ORGX is just a variable name. You can call it X, you can call it caterpillar. But remember, we say that when we name a variable, we should name it to represent something that we are trying to do with it. So this is just representing x-axis. So when the mouse moves on the x-axis, remember we talked about what x-axis means and what y-axis means. So if the mouse, graphics window have a way of catching the mouse activity to know when it's moving on the x-axis. So if you move on the x-axis, we store it in a variable called ORGX. It's equals to graphics window dot mouse x. Then ORGY, that is when the mouse moves on the y-axis, is going to be called graphics window dot mouse y. So we now come up here, write graphics window dot mouse down is equals to mouse click. So basically, when we do graphics window.mouse click, that is whenever we click our mouse down, it runs this code. And this code is basically what we find inside here. So if you have been doing your assignment that has to do with subroutine, you will understand what this is doing. So mouse drag. So we are trying to create another sub for when the mouse is dragged. So if you drag the mouse along x-axis, it will get the direction of the x-axis. Graphics window.mouse x. y is equals to graphics window dot mouse y.
I'm done.
So if mouse dot is left, so that is left button, right? Remember that mouse, we have the left button on the right and then the right button. And basically the ones we use often is the left button. So if you click on the left button of the mouse, what's going to happen? It's going to draw a line for you. So graphics window dot draw line. And if you want to draw a line, you have to decide the x-axis, the y-axis, and the length and the width, right? So, or rather the x-axis, the y-axis, the length of the x-axis, or where the x-axis will start and where it will stop, where the y-axis will start and where it will stop. If you don't understand this x-axis and y-axis I've been talking about, it will be a problem to you. You have to understand it, find a way, go to Google, read it up, because we discussed it so much in the class and I can't keep explaining it every day. So it starts from here. Which is from, if I see my mouse, it starts from here. That is for X, and Y starts from here. And then X stops at here, Y stops at here. I can even call it start X. Anyway, let me just use the same variable name so that you won't get confused. And if, and sub. That is it. So come up to this place, we'll do graphics window dot mouse move equals to mouse drag, which is this sub I created here. The next one is, so basically this is to get what happens when the mouse starts to move. To get this one is to get what happens. Sorry, this is to get what happens when the mouse gets clicked. You get clicked, you get the place it started from. This is to get what happens when it starts to move. This is now going to be what the last one is now going to what happens when the mouse stops, which is when you have removed your hand from the mouse. It's now mouse up. So mouse up. Have graphics window dot pen color. So basically, the line shows when the mouse has been drawn. So as it's drawing, it's getting random colors. Graphics window dot pen width. So we can just use pen width is equals to 3 or equals to 4. But we are trying to make some styling into it, so that instead of just using pen width is equals to 4 or equals to 3 or equals to 1, we get the pen width from the graphics from the random color. So we do math dot get random number rather. So it means that sometimes some mouse width can be bigger than some. Just the system already have a way of giving you random colors. So, and then we come to this place and now call that subroutine. So if Rona is looking at what we are doing and cross-checking her code to make sure that everything is correct, maybe you might even solve your problem already. So let's try this out and see what's going to happen. So I'm not sharing on my screen. That is why you cannot save, but I'm going to share on my screen now. So you can see what's happening. So when I run it, you see. Isn't that beautiful? So there are a number of other things that we can do. Your code as it is, leave it this way. I want to try something else. I want to try something else. I want to do something like sub, click, and sub. Okay, I can say start X is equals to graphics window dot mouse X. Start Y is equals to graphics window dot mouse Y. I say so drag and so I can say end X is equals to graphics window dot mouse X again. Or maybe I shouldn't even. Okay. X and Y is equals to graphics window dot mouse Y. And I'll say if mouse dot is left button, that is if I click on the left button, then you get, you can say graphics window dot. Or sorry, I can say, let me try shapes. Shapes dot add rectangle. And if you have to add rectangle, so the rectangle is going to be the size. I can say X and Y. That is going to be the size. Then shapes dot move. Okay. Now we can do this. Rect is equals to S equals to shapes dot add rectangle and X and X and so shape of move we have if you can still hear me, say hello.
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 Yeah. So rect and you're going to start at start X, start Y, and if Okay, I think this should work if we are correct. Let's graphics window the mouse down. It's supposed to click. Then graphics window dot.
Excuse me, sir. When you are done writing the code, you should rewrite it.
Yes, when I'm done writing, if it's worked, then I'll ask you to write. This is drag. I'm still trying out the code. So this is how to write code. You try it out and see, even the things that I have taught you. Okay. So the way as I'm moving is drawing a rectangle. So that means it shouldn't be so. It should be only when I click. That means I have to take this guy inside, so we can start only when I click. See, we need to find out where the errors are coming from. So now I have to first of all click. Before I was using my mouse and it was drawing, which is wrong. But now you can see my mouse is moving and nothing is happening. But when I click, I've clicked now and I move. So you see, it draws. Something is wrong. So just try and run this. It's not perfect yet. I just tried it here, so we can see how it looks like. Or maybe I should use, instead of using shapes, I should use draw rectangle. Let's try something out. So it's going to start at okay, let me write this code. Sorry. Let me change some things. Let's see whether it will start. I will put more variables here. I can say this is equals to, you get Are you still with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I hope you're not getting bored what I'm trying to do. Are you?
Yes.
You are getting bored? Speak now, let me hear you.
What did you say?
I hope you're not getting bored what I'm trying to do.
No. No. No.
Okay? We believe you. Yes, we just call it X1, Y1. See why I say don't try when I'm writing. See all the things I'm changing. If I'm changing it and cleaning off and changing and cleaning, you get confused. And then you miss it. You no longer know what I changed. If you have not been doing this kind of thing, trying to write your code, that means you've not been doing your assignment because you will keep on making mistakes and you try something else, you try this, you try that. How? It's not working. So let's find out what is making it not to work. I want you to do that.
Why did you delete the first one that you did?
You're not listening. I'm trying to make the code work. So booking code work means trying out a number of things. How have you been doing your assignments? If because I've been giving you easy assignments, you copy and
No,
paste. You
no,
think that's how
that's
to
not
write
my
it.
question. The
So
first
what's your
one I
question?
did that when you move your mouse, the rectangles were forming. Why did you?
I did not remove. I've already shown us that, but I am not. That is just similar to what we did already on this exercise. But I want to do something different.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I click on it, that's okay. Maybe I should use this start here and it ends here. Okay, this is the start Y. And then this is now, let's see. Oh, it's not what I'm trying to achieve. I'm not trying to, okay, let me try something. This is not what I'm trying to achieve. Sorry, a mistake, stop sharing. What can you see on my screen? What can you see on my screen?
I can see the code jotted now.
Okay. Come in. I need to check something. Well, anyway, instead of us trying this and trying that under a few minutes, let's just do something more. We can always figure this out later. Maybe when I have time, I'll take my time and look through it a lot more better. No better. Let's just leave it. Let's just leave it. I don't want to waste so much time on it. I have a number of other things to do that are more important than this. So that is it for this lecture. We have at least we know how to move our mouse, how to move our mouse. So we can be able to do something like this, but not yet, because I want to teach us how to draw buttons so that when you click on a button, something moves. Now we know how to move our mouse, or how to tap on our mouse, move our mouse and something happens. We know how to tap on our keyboard and something happens. We're going to try to play with objects, with object controls. Try to learn how to add buttons. So in this lesson, we will learn how to use various properties of the control object, use various operations of the control object, use events on buttons and text boxes in your program. So we'll just move on to this. Let's open something new and try this. Controls dot get button caption button. Controls dot set button caption button click around. Am I doing something on the various buttons used? Is there something that we are missing? Okay. We may not have to use this. Let's do okay, let us write down this. I didn't want us to write down this. I wanted to try one or two small stuffs. But let us write down this so that we explain it and then play around it so we understand better how it works. Is that okay? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Can you see the screen? Can we see the screen?
Yes, I can.
Yes.
Let's write this. Are we writing? Are we writing?
Yes, sir.
All right. Are we done? The class is so quiet. What are we doing? Are we writing still?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, you are done.
Yes.
What happened when you were done? What did you do? What is it working for you?
When I ran the code, it showed me 3 text boxes. Then it showed me enter your first name, enter your last name, and there was a button that said show message.
When you click on the button after entering your last name, Abi?
Yes.
Okay. Who else is done? Carol, is it working? Are you done writing? Carol?
No.
Limiton, Richie, and GQs. I didn't hear what Limiton said.
Huh? Excuse me, again.
Are you done writing?
No, not yet. I still have to write the last 2 parts. Last 3 parts, I mean.
Okay.
Come, what did she do? What did you?
Who else is done?
Sir, I am done. And I put faith, and he showed me inside the last scene. And I put a glory scene.
Okay. I was trying to play around with button.
I'm done.
All right. So let us now take it slowly.
I'm done.
Okay, I had you, Miss Rona.
So it's not me that said it, so.
Oh, okay, sorry, I thought it was you.
It's me.
You, who? I know you didn't understand what you wrote. Some of you didn't understand. So I'm trying to write a code that can add buttons. Can you see my screen? Just for us to take it slowly for you to understand what exactly is happening. So controls.add button. The first thing I'm going to enter is the message, the name of the button, the thing you are going to be seeing when the button is added. Then we have where the button is going to start from and where the button is going to end. So you can see, can you see the button?
Yes, sir.
So the button, as I wrote it, is starting from the left hand side. It's starting the left and the top. So if I want to start from the very, very top, I can make it 0 and 0. So basically the button takes the size of the text in it. So you can see where it started, right? Right?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that is adding a button. What if you want the button to be clickable so that when you click it, something would happen?
I will not see your screen. All that is showing is just
Can you see my screen? Can you see the code running? What can you see on my screen now?
No, of our own internet.
What can you see on my screen now?
I'm not seeing anything.
Nimito, what can you see on my screen?
Okay, the code has
I see the button.
come up now.
Okay, I hit the button. I think his network is bad. Okay. So we have sub, and call it click handler, and sub. So what is going to happen when this click handler happens? We can do I want to drop a message on text window dot graphics window dot what do I call message box? I want to get something done. All right, let us go on. Let me just use the example they have here. If controls dot get button caption is equals to click, then controls dot add multi-line text 50 to 50. Controls dot set text box text. Okay. I would have controls dot get button click. Button click is equals to click handler. Let me try this and see what it is. Ow! A lot of errors. Why? Line 6. If controls. Oh, I didn't close the listing. End if. I didn't end if. End sub. Can't find property get button captions. Do I write it correctly? Show button. So let's I see my code. So I created a button called my button. Then I'm telling you that whenever this button gets clicked, if controls of button is equals to this, which is equals to this, and what happened is I will check the button that was clicked, and the button that was clicked is this button. And what I clicked on the button is this text. Then you create a message, you create a text box and put a text inside of it. So if I click on this now, my button runs and shows me a button that asks me to click. If I click on it, it shows this for me. I want you to write this or write this fast, fast, fast. I'm going to give you an assignment that is tough. Now, if you click on a button, it's going to just show you this thing. I want your assignment will be that if you click on a button, it will draw a you have three buttons. The first one, if you click on it, is going to draw for you a rectangle. Second one, if you click on it, it will draw for you a circle. The other one, if you click on it, it will draw for you a line. It's very simple if you take your time and walk through it. But meanwhile, write this thing down. When you are done, I'll give us the assignments and this will be the end of the lecture for today. Did you hear what I said? Did anyone hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, so start writing.
I'm done.
That's great.
So I'm done.
All right. Who else is done? Oh, okay. Who else is still writing?
Me, I'm almost done.
So I'm almost
I'm almost done.
All right.
so I'm done.
All right. So I'm sure all of us are done. Are we all done?
Yes.
Okay. We are going to see now what we have in the assignment. So we are going to what's today's topic? Is there someone who can tell us today's topic? You don't even know. Control objects. So we are going to create a topic called objects. Number 1, 2, write small basic codes to display 3 different buttons. Number 2, the text on the first button should be draw rectangle. Number 3, the text on the second button should be draw circle. Number 4, the text on the third button should be draw a line. Draw a line. That's number 1. That's number 4. Number 5, when the first button is clicked, draw a rectangle using small basic codes. Number 6, this is the assignment. Very simple. Do you have any questions?
Can you please open up the assignment again?
Can you see it?
Okay.
Are you writing it down somewhere? You can always go to the Google
I know, I
class.
just wanted to see it. No, I'm not writing it down. I just wanted to see it.
It's all right. Have you seen to your satisfaction?
Yes, I have.
Okay. So this is our assignment, and we should do that just as we have always done before the next class, which is Saturday. Saturday is going to be a big day for us.
So why will it be a big day for us?
Because there is probability that we are going to be sharing us into our project groups.
Okay.
Given that, we have come to the end of this lecture. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye.
Bye.